Actually, the Padres is not a good team. I mean, not a half-bad team. You know what I'm saying? You know, possible trade. I don't see the Mets taking off in the 2026 World Series. Not unless they work hard accordingly, because like it is, it's important. You know what I'm saying? As anything, get your batting average. You get what I'm trying to say? You know, come on, ride a train, Mississippi train, going anywhere. Mississippi down to my forehead, time my forehead, diaper in her mouth, dog need protect. Then I hop in the shower, meet me a low stretch. Then who be calling? It's a tab freak. Pull up on honeycomb, pull up on the back street, laying down the windows. What you gonna ask me? Pull up the shirt and just grab me. Like honeycomb, when you gonna grab me? Ain't no telling you gonna fuck with us tomorrow. I mean, dang, look. If we got two people that don't see eye to eye or either from our team or the other team, are we gonna buy into it? We're not buying into nothing, bro. I think it would be a win-win-win situation. Kyle Tucker, Jonathan, because the trademark is most likely going to be, you know what I'm saying, Peterson, all the good players, bro. You know? CEO of the company is Steve Cohen. Who is he really drafting? Because at the end of the year, after a trade, we could miss our starters. Just keep the starters. You're gonna win the World Series, no matter what. You know what happened if you're not starting, then you know. You know. So for the win-win, you gotta have driving skills. You know what I'm saying. You drive a car anytime. You know what I'm saying. You get in. So I already set this up. You know what I'm saying. Win-win situation. No ifs, ands, or buts. You know. We drive in. We hoop. Fight. Got you there, dog. But you know, we play baseball, man. Yeah. We are real serious. Cody Bellinger said this plenty of times. Tyree Scuba, off the bat, bro. We got a good lineup. Just speaking on these dudes gives you the strength to say, hey, man, I want to pick up a pen today and write some rhymes. Nona Kane, bring it to the Mets. Freddie Peralta, he could be in center field. That's how I feel. You know, he could be the America's Olympic. You know, but where's he really gonna get off? You know what I'm saying? Dishing it off. You know what I'm saying? To catch the runner out at second base and get the runner at first base too. You know, it's all the sequence, man. Are we really thinking about our team and our lineups? If it takes two people to say, oh, okay, K Peralta or Peterson, is out for the lineup, or just batting at second inning or third inning, just playing for instance, then we're you know like, are we gonna have the bases loaded? After that,
two prospects to get Peralta. Why not just go with the third prospect and get the best pitcher in baseball?
Peralta could be the ultimate. He could be the ultimate stepper to step in line where he fits in at. You know, yeah, he gets a runner out. Yeah, but when he comes back on bat, is he gonna hit the home run?
Peralta. In your organization the entire year.
And it's organization. It's all about, like, if you're tired, then yeah, we see that. You get up to bat and you hit a base hit. That's all you got. For instance, you hit a base hit.
This off season, you have
This
time
off
to
season,
with him, and don't tell me that Steve Cohen is gonna.
And don't tell us Steve Cohen is going to drive all our players out before they can get touchdowns.
And they're not going to do everything they can.
Jonah Ken, Steve Peralta, or Tommy, work them all together, man. Sure, right up the woodworks, the good works. Right now should work. With a Kenwood. And my Kenwood, Leatherwood. Kenwood. But, are you gonna have runners out, second base, first base most of the game? Because you don't even want nobody to try to hit second base, so you got to get the runner out at first base. It should be first base, first base, first base. That's how I get it, But, Jonah Tom and Peralta may step in line and drop back, Because then, your pitchers should be pitching straight down the line, bro. Should be having weight, pitching straight down the line, you know. And I always said Hershiser come back, but I could have been macing my doubts up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we should think about recruiting somebody like Jonah Tom or Peterson. Leave Alonso and Strawberry out. I guess they too old. I thought Hershiser came back to the baseball, but we out. Ken Griffey, he left. Who do we really have left? That we could recruit from the Dodgers. Say, for instance, if the Dodgers want to drop somebody, the Mets are gonna take them. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. You know what I'm trying to say?
To the biggest contract.
The biggest contract of all is Steve Cohen's contract.
It just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. They're not. They're not runner-ups. They're not starter-ups. The top rotation arm VA trade most likely is going to be Peralta. Simple as that. Wu-Tang Clan. Nothing to mess with. Nothing to play with. Nothing to stay with. It's Mariners all day with the Magic, Acorn, Indians, Mickey, LA, Moneybag, Boys in the Hood is always hard. Come talking trash about the METS, we'll pull your card. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me on this train, boy. In Mississippi, I ain't said shit. Yes, I agree.
Failure is a choice.
True, true.
When you talk about it,
When you think about it, who's really gonna look back and say, okay, well, we all have runners and starters, but who do we have to really back up in the line? You know what I'm saying? You know, that's gonna be backing up Peralta, Peterson, maybe Alonzo. You know, just come and ride a train. We'll ride it in the hills, bro. We'll ride it all the way to motherfucking Kingdom Come. You know, if it suits you, do it. You feel like getting the runner out at third, second, first base too? Go ahead and do that. You know, but just don't ruin yourself to the game. You know, and piggyback, and then have to run for first base.
biggest contract.
You know what I'm saying, to the second base and get the runner out at third or whatever.
It just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. They're not. They're not selectively
I agree.
gonna. It's true.
I think
Tyree Scuba. That's what I think too. He Tyree Scuba from the Yankees. But is he really gonna leave from the Yankees and come back to the Mets to put it down for the Mets? Because once you're a Yankee, you're a Yankee. That's how I get it. You know, you're a daddy Yankee, bro. You know. But I feel that if he goes to the Mets, he's gonna do good. You know. But say for instance, we have a trade come up.
Freddie Peralta, yes, absolutely.
Freddie Peralta, maybe.
Mets need to get Tyree Scuba. Because
Freddie Peralta is more likable than Scuba because Scuba's coming from the Yankees. Tyree Scuba may be done for the year, especially if he's out with a hamstring or a concussion from getting hit with the ball because they're so turned up. I don't think the runners up or your starters is going to be questionable for a return. You know, after they started and got from first runner up
very willing to trade him, and the Mets chickened out once again
with bases loaded, then where you go?
That wouldn't make that deal.
They would make the deal. I really question who's going to be, giving back, you know, from your runner at first base, your runner at second base, and your runner at third base. Because bases loaded, that's what we want to have the whole game, basically.
Do they really want to win?
We want to have at least 4 or 5 runs in front of them each game. And McCain is a win-win.
Like, they'd rather keep all their prospects and win. Of course we would.
All their good runner-ups. You know? How they really itching to become the Mets for the new future. Because the Dodgers already got there, 2025. Let's get it. You know? I'll drop my Thanksgiving video with my cat in it, bro. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. God bless out there. You know?
It's not logical. It's not that.
It's not logical.
Why is it okay?
There got to be a certain explanation for, if you leave Akamoto, and you leave Kyle Tucker to hit the home runs for us. That's the way I feel that's standing in line, bro. You know, gutter line, smash it. Put up a shirt and just fab me. Like, honeycomb, when you gonna grab me? Ain't no telling if you gonna fuck me tomorrow. Cause you said that last week. But I'm on the cash spree. Huh? Come on the back seat. So you got certain players that may become religious just by, you know, the synchronized watches of the baseball players. You know what I'm saying? You may have the Red Sox. You may have the Red Sox to compete with, you know what I'm saying, in the game. You know what I'm saying? You may have, you know what I'm saying, the White Sox or, you know what I'm saying, a team sticking around, you know? Good, man. 16 with a layaway. Because I'm a throwaway. Can't have it no other way. I can't have it no other way. I can't see it no other way, man. You know? You got runners in position, you know, and you're going for the home run. Do you hit the home run or you just hit a base hit? I think you just hit a base hit. But if you're a home run hitter, hit that home run. Because you know you out there. But why? But why try to hit a base hit when you can hit a home run? I mean, it's only logical, bro. You know? You may have a difficult startup, you know, with the other team striking us out, you know. You may have that. But what are strikeouts? Strikeouts ain't nothing, bro. Strikeouts just maintain and get you equipped for, you know what I'm saying, when you're going to hit your hit.